Hello and welcome to Patched. I'm your host, Paul James. Today I'm joined by Matto Phillips. How's things, mate?
Okay.
Today's the day we can order our Linkin Park tickets as we record this. As we go to air today. We can get our Linkin Park tickets.
Woohoo.
Real keen. We make that we made that sound like we're not keen at all. We're buying tickets because we're keen.
We do. It's just, yeah. Just, it's not like an unenthusiastic woohoo. It's just woohoo.
The energy will be there once we've got the tickets, or maybe come March when we're actually going to the show. But before we get to all that, we've got months of video game stuff to talk about. So GamesCom is coming up this week, and everyone knows we tend to do predictions. Well, not this time, you foolish listener and viewer. We're just going through wish lists because we've made, as Matto rightly said to me beforehand, we've been making these predictions over and over and over again. How many times can I make a prediction that Hollow Knight Silksong's going to beat something? Well, of course, when it's most likely to show up, which is probably this one, that's when we're going to stop doing a prediction show. So done. We're gonna go through some of our wish lists here, which kind of allows us to get a little bit more expansive and maybe some of our thinking, what sort of stuff we'd like to show up at Gamescom. Keep in mind we've got Jeff Keighley's big opening night live showcase. That's the one that runs at it's Wednesday at like 3:30 to 4 o'clock in the morning that it gets started. In terms of our local time. There's Xbox that have got showcases, but they've been very upfront about what they're showing. Are you aware of what Jeff has kind of announced so far?
No. I stopped listening to Twitter a long time ago.
So hopefully this doesn't take out too many of your predictions, but I'll just kind of lay it out there for people.
Here we go.
What we kind of know before. Oh, apparently he's put out his little hype trail that he edited, but I haven't checked that out yet. But I'm trying to find it. He's already announced that there's going to be Call of Duty Black Ops 7, Resident Evil Requiem, Ghost of Yotei.
Damn it.
Ninja Gaiden 4.
Nope.
The Outer Worlds 2.
Nope.
Silent Hill F.
Nope.
And World of Warcraft Midnight. Plus.
Oh, damn it. I had that.
Did you really have World of Warcraft?
No, of course not.
Plus Fallout Season 2. And then we're going to sneak peek of that because that comes out in December. And a musical performance from Claire Obscure Expedition 33. That's what we know so far.
I thought it was going to be Sam Lake coming out again.
I mean, probably. None of you bastards bought Firebreak, FBC Firebreak. So here, I'm going to talk to you about Alan Wake 3. We're all like, yeah, no one buy the game. He'll keep talking.
Or I'll dance and you get nothing. It's like, oh.
Yeah, he did a fantastic job dancing out there, and no one bought his next game. For shame. Well, no on PC. Lots of activity on Xbox and PlayStation because it was free. But yeah, that's what we know so far. There's also, and Jeff hasn't kind of outlined it, there's this game, there's a graphic, it's like a Roman numeral 2. Blood marks the beginning. This Gamescom Opening Night Live, streaming live and then it's just his.
It's the Dark Souls game for Switch.
Blood will spill. Blood works. Like I don't quite understand what's going on with this particular graphic. There's kind of one mysterious thing, and I don't really understand it. But anyway, I'm sure we'll learn more. By the time this goes to air, we're now 36 or so hours away from when it all drops. And Jeff, well, he's announced quite a bit so far. So. We'll see how it all shapes up. I guess the thing I'll put out there for both of us, potentially, I don't know where your kind of line of thinking has been with this one, but Gamescom, the opening night live showcase, tends to be a show where we get updates and less brand new reveals. But that's not to say that we can't get a bit of both. Clearly, based on the games he's already announced, from Call of Duty to Resident Evil to Ninja Gaiden and Ghost, clearly we're going to get the updates. In fact, there's a fair Japanese flavour to that when you think of... I mean, obviously, Ghost is being developed in Seattle, but, obviously, a Japanese setting. You're getting Capcom with Resident Evil, you're getting Konami with Silent Hill, you're getting Team Ninja with Ninja Gaiden 4. There's a very Japanese flavour to a lot of the stuff that's there. But plenty else that could show up. So, wish lists. We're not predicting. We're just having a bit of fun with it and outlining what we would most want to see happen. maybe we'll just bounce back and forth. We have
Yes.
an uneven number of wishes for this showcase. I'd imagine. I know I've got ideas that are bubbling away, so I might catch up to you as the show goes on. But Matto, kick us off with one. What's
Well,
something you'd
the
really
one
like to see at
the,
this show?
the one that got crossed off the list was Resident Evil 9,
Oh,
so
okay.
that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. Cool. I would like to see. I know, funny enough, there was a gameplay trailer 8 months ago, and no one said anything about it, and that is Exodus, which
Oh
we
yeah.
haven't really seen. There was. I went to look on the
That's
website.
the Matt McConaughey one, right?
Yes, it was. I
Yeah.
went to look on a website like half an hour ago. It's like gameplay trailer. I was like, hang on a second, where was this announced? And I had a look. It was 8 months ago. I'm like, the heck?
Yeah, and it was
This
super
was nothing. Nothing
Mass
was said
Effect.
about it.
Continued on with that kind of
Yes,
Mass Effect parallel that everyone's making. I feel like that was one that he revealed at the Game Awards, maybe.
I can't remember. I know there was a trailer. But I hadn't seen anything since, or I just completely forgot, which is
Oh no, that's right.
highly
It was
possible.
right after the Game Awards. He was for some reason Jeff didn't bring it back for that one. But anyway, the Matt McConaughey game that is hopefully better than
Yes,
another big name science
space game.
fictiony style game that's come out recently. Mind's Eye, I'm talking about, which is a turd.
Is that the Rockstar one, or former Rockstar?
Yeah,
What the hell happened?
good one, Leslie
What
Menzies.
happened?
You're a knob. And he blamed
Yep.
everyone else for like sabotaging it for 2K. He tried to suggest that 2K and Take Two sabotaged the game. Like, no, your game's just shit.
What? But the game looks like shit. That's 2K's fault. No,
Yep.
I think it's you, buddy.
They paid off all the previewers that went and played it and kind of ripped on the game. Like, no, they didn't. Your game just fucking sucks. But anyway,
I think I remember Twitch streamers playing that, and halfway through they just went, "You know what? You can have your money back. I don't want to play this game anymore." I thought, "Yep, that's when you know game is really bad."
when the shills are turning on it and giving it back, that's not a good sign.
Yeah, so Exodus, just something. I don't care what.
That's a really good pick. I like that. For me, so actually, I've had some other ideas as the show's gone on, so I'll kind of visit them a little bit later. There was three that I actually tweeted about, and then and then had the idea like, oh, hang
Oh
on,
yes.
we could do, we could make a topic out of this. So I had three. The first one is that I really want to see, and look, this is not a huge ground shaking announcement because it's a game that already exists, but I want to see the Ori games get their PlayStation port. This was teased a little while ago, largely unreported on. When the lead of the studio, whose name now just escapes me, came on Colin Moriarty's Sacred Symbols Plus a few months back, and Colin asked him, and what about those coming to PlayStation? And he's, got real coy and kind of a stay tuned style thing. So I'm waiting for it. I feel like this could be the one, but we're not doing predictions. We're doing wishes, and I would very much like to play Ori on PlayStation. Just because.
That's fair.
We've
That's
got
fair.
Gears, we've
That's
got
fair.
Forza, we've got Hellblade, we're getting we've got
Indiana
Sea of Thieves,
Jones.
Indiana Jones is there. Just keep going. Just give us more. Give
Just
us more.
say the whole catalog over at this rate. Just go.
The,
Stuff it.
the Chief has got to be close. Like it can't be long for
Oh.
Halo now. Like this is. In fact, there was some like data mining going on recently that some like Xbox specific Halo data miner. Like he does not care about anything else. Just tracks all things Halo. Dug out some stuff that was apparently suggesting that there's like a PlayStation game and like maybe a beta of some sort that was kind of lined up. Now who knows what that could be, but there's stuff that's got PlayStation's name next to it. So only a matter of time. I don't know if it's Gamescom. Probably a good time for Xbox to do it because it's not an Xbox show. They don't have to announce PlayStation games at an Xbox show. But we'll see. But anyway, back over to you, Ori. Both Ori games.
Ori,
That's
yes.
my first pick.
So my next thing on the wish list is this is also a game we haven't seen in a while, haven't heard anything about. Well, there is. I know there's the whole leak thing of like it's Insomniac's game, which I know they had a timeline of games
Oh.
released and all this. That would be Wolverine, which we haven't really seen anything. We saw like a small trailer. I can't remember
4 years
when.
ago. Or thereabouts.
4 years
Yeah,
ago.
4 years ago.
We've seen nothing, and we've seen nothing since. We all thought, oh, it's coming out this year. Heard nothing. Then the whole leak happened and all this, that, whatever. Same again. I've forgotten everything on that list because it was all a long way off, and so I wasn't really thinking about 2028 because there are other games to play between now and 2028.
Yeah, it's
He's looking
I was just double checking. Yeah, it was 2021. So nailed the 4 years ago thing.
4 years. Yeah.
It's been a long
So
time.
long
They've
ago.
announced they've announced and released Spider-Man 2. They've done Anyway,
Miles Morales. Probably doing a remake of Spider-Man because that's what Sony's doing these days. Where's Venom? Where's that Venom game? That's
dead.
not on my
I
list,
think.
but
I think dead and buried.
oh, that's a shame.
Gut
That
feel
was
anyway.
to be honest, that was actually a fun part in Spider-Man 2 when you got to play Venom for
It was,
5 minutes.
and the mechanics were really, really good, and it was clear they wanted to do another one before the leaks even occurred. But now they seem to have changed their mind. So I don't know. I don't know what to make.
Thanks, leakers.
Yeah,
Dumbasses.
ruined a good thing.
Ruined everything. You've ruined Ratchet and Clank. You ruined Spider-Man. You just ruined everything.
But I'd be real keen on Wolverine.
Oh yes.
Next up for me is, again, it's not earth-shattering. Well, it is for me. I love this franchise, but I know it's like fairly. I don't know. Like I wouldn't call it niche, but Darksiders. They announced Darksiders 4 recently.
Oh yes. Yes.
And it was just a tiny little teaser trailer, and I would just love for there to be some big blowout, kind of reveal what's going on, give us
So
a
that
bit
was
of
real.
gameplay. Yeah, it's real. They announced it. Yeah, only.
Oh, I thought it was just some fan made thing. I thought, yeah, sure, whatever.
No,
I just moved on.
You talking about like the trailer that kind of popped up about 2 weeks ago?
Yes.
No, that was
Yes.
real. That was real.
Oh, I have to go back and watch it.
So, and look, they kind of teased that all four horsemen seem to be together, and maybe you're playing as well. Actually, it sounds like you are playing as War. It's finally this is the next kind of
We're going back
chapter
to number
after 1, because obviously 2 was kind of set kind of at the same time. 3 was a little bit the same. Genesis is different altogether, but this is the next kind of. This is almost like Darksiders 2, really, in terms of story wise.
I just really hope that they go back to the Darksiders 1 and 2 style gameplay and not
Less soulsy.
Darksiders 3. Yes. I reckon I tried to play Darksiders 3 and I got really angry because I hated the gameplay. It was just torturous.
I mean, I like Darksiders 3, but it is the weakest of the lot. And I did have to just knock the difficulty down because I'm like, Souls like, okay. But yeah, that's that one anyway. But yeah, the end of, for a bit of context, the end of Darksiders 1, like the way that game ends, that is the most recent story beat in the entire game. Sorry, in the entire franchise. So.
Oh, so it wouldn't matter if I haven't played Darksiders 3.
No, you could have missed Darksiders. You could have technically missed Darksiders 2 and 3, even though 2 is the best of the games. But
yes.
Yeah, the Darksiders 3. I've actually gone and quickly double checked a timeline here while I'm at it. It begins with Darksiders 1, so like, but then amongst the kind of timeline that like the 100 years that the original Darksiders is set across, Darksiders 3 and 2 play out in parallel to all that.
And they don't play like parallel, so that's interesting.
Yeah, and then the story of 3 finishes before the story of 2, and then the story of 2 finishes before the end of Darksiders 1. So they can, like, you can just play the original Darksiders, skip everything else if you really wanted to, and then play the 4th.
This is starting to feel very Metal Gear.
I was going to say Kingdom Hearts, but
Kingdom Hearts, yeah.
But not as complicated. It just means that people could literally just ignore 2 and 3 if they wanted to. Don't know why you would, in particular 2, because 2 is the best game in the franchise. But yeah, you could
play Death.
You could go without technically and be fine. But that's that anyway. Darksiders, I just love for a big blowout.
I should really go back and play those 2 games, not 3. 3 can go in the bin for all I care, but 1 and 2 definitely.
I actually started replaying 2 recently, and now I've had a few review codes come in, like, change of plans. But I'll get back to it. I feel compelled. And then Max Cooper of the Pop Culturist actually flagged it the same day that the announcement happened. He's like, "Oh, Darksiders Genesis is $10 on PlayStation." I'm like, you should buy that. We'll play it in co-op, just like what we did with Anthem. So and because I played that game initially on PC, I got sent a code for it, and at the time this PC was, far more more of a beast back then. It was good for its time. Now it's a little bit dated, but I played it on PC, had a great time with it. Wanted to play it on PlayStation, didn't get around to it because I was going to have to play the game a second time in short succession. Didn't.
You say you played it on PC?
Played it on PC. That's where I got the review code.
Oh, right, okay. I thought, hang on a second.
Played it on PC, plugged a controller in.
Of course, yes. Paul's one weakness: mouse and keyboard.
Mouse and keyboard. As Matt Houston will continue to remind me off the back of playing Doom Eternal. What was it?
Oh, that was so long ago.
Was that Doom Eternal? Or was that 2016?
That was Doom Eternal.
It was Eternal.
That was Doom Eternal. Because they had their little booths there, and I remember because it was going to get released like a month or two after PAX, then got delayed 6 months to the following year.
Yeah, right. That sounds about right.
Also 2018. Oh man, that's even worse.
Well, yeah, no, Eternal was 2020.
So 2019 then.
Yeah. It was like March of 2020. It went day and date with Animal Crossing, if you remember.
Yes, the one crossover.
Animal Crossing is the pandemic game
that everyone played because they couldn't go outside, so they invented
their own outside. All right, keep going. What have you got?
Next one is just I don't know. I don't know if it's been announced or there's rumors about it, but I just want to play it because it was a fun game back in the day, and I want to see it in 60 frames a second, which is Assassin's Creed 4 remake.
I mean, the rumors are there. In fact, have you heard about all this?
No.
The voice actor for Hatham, so as in
yes, I know.
Edward Kenway, or anyway.
Kenway, yes.
Yeah, Kenway. Sorry. He basically spoke at some fan, like a Comic-Con style event. I don't know, maybe it was 6 months ago or something like that. And someone recorded it, and then he did another like Comic-Con style event a few months later, and someone asked him the question again, and he was basically like, "You people got me sued by it got me being threatened by Ubisoft with legal thing last time for saying that it was happening. I'm not answering these questions anymore." But then in the process, he just kind of reiterated that it's happening. So, I mean, I'd love to see that announcement. That'd be awesome. Maybe too soon, simply because they're probably still wanting to drive Shadows a little bit. But it would be a good way to bolster their 2025 by having a Black Flag remake at the end of the year. That would be huge.
Yes, and remember people when their games used to be good.
Yeah. I still haven't played Shadows. Really want to play Shadows. Just haven't had
Me either. I've been too busy playing, I hate to say it, other games that are probably better.
He's playing Mirage, everyone. No.
Yes. I played the worst one of them all. Subpar one, Mirage.
Which is the worst one? What is the worst? Anyway, that's a different
or
conversation.
Rogue. Did they do a remake of Rogue?
Rogue is good, by the way.
The Rogue is good.
It got a PS4 remaster. Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Yes.
Which didn't really add much because it was already an end of PS3 game that was. Yeah. Anyway, that's a whole other thing. My next one, and like I said, I put out this tweet. There was 3 games in the tweet. This is the one that I had to say. I was obliged to say it. Silksong, because of course, I just nothing I want more. But this game is playable at GamesCom. It's playable on Xbox. It's playable at the Nintendo booth. It's playable on the ROG Xbox Ally X or whatever the fuck they're calling it.
The handheld
it's there on like everything. And the word is that handheld is due to release, I think it's mid-October, like the 17th, I think was the date I remember hearing kicking around, but certainly mid-October, whatever it was. And then I still remember then the PR manager, after Sarah Bond came up and said, it's going to be Hollow Knight's going to be out with you can play it day and date with the Xbox Ally X. And everyone's like, oh shit, they're day and date. And then the PR guy comes out, he goes, no, like, it'll be out by then. We're not saying it comes out that date, we're saying it'll be out by then. So we could get it even sooner. We're like 2 months away. It's the 18th as we record this.
But do you believe what Xbox says anymore?
No, I don't believe Xbox, but I believe their comms and PR people.
You know that stinks bad when you can trust their PR people more than
Xbox.
More than Xbox.
Yeah.
You know things are bad.
Well, I mean, they've proven themselves to be shit. And they also said, hey, all these games are going to be out in the next 12 months. 2 years later, we're still waiting on Silksong. Fuckers.
Or, hey, I really enjoyed this game. We're going to axe it.
Yeah.
Like, oh, okay, Phil, thanks.
Thanks, Phil.
Thanks for telling us.
So those were
Thanks
my
for getting
three
that
that kind of
good job.
drove the conversation in the first place. But you've got more, and I've got
Yes.
ideas like popping in my head as we go. So we'll just see where this takes us. Keep going.
Well, I'll just throw one out just for sake of it, because Xbox is going to be there. So I don't know. It's like Gears of War's coming out, but if you want to get people excited, throw in an E-Day trailer as well, just to really hype things up and boost those sales for Gears of War,
I think that would be a
maybe.
very good idea.
But then I remember it is Xbox, so they won't do it because they're idiots, and they don't promote anything. Because I've forgotten what date Gears of War comes out, which I know is on PlayStation as well.
Gears comes out.
Reloaded. It's like the 20 something.
It's the same day as Helldivers.
Helldivers.
Helldivers for Xbox.
Oh right, yes.
Gears.
26?
Oh, hang on, I've just opened. Yeah, 26 sounds right. 26 or 28, something like that. It is
29. That's a Friday.
the 26th. Yeah, August 26th.
So maybe if they were smart, which in the past we have seen them as not very smart, they should do that. But I don't think they will. Maybe they will. This is a wish list, not a prediction. So just remember that.
We can have fun with it.
Because the next one, which I don't think will be there, but I would like it to be there. Metroid Prime 4.
Damn it, there's one of my ones that I had, but yeah, keep going.
With a release date.
Yeah.
Because I honestly don't think Nintendo's going to have another Nintendo Direct for a while, because unless they've got a bucket load of games to show off, I don't think I need to see more Dragon Quest, because we know that's coming out.
Ooh. But yeah,
And
okay, you're right.
whatever. No, yeah. And like, yeah, I know it's coming out. Or what's the other ones? We saw Octopath a couple of weeks ago.
Octopath Zero and the Adventures of Elliot, that's 2026. But
yeah, was there a Final Fantasy Tactics one day? I think that was 2
Final
weeks
Fantasy
ago.
Tactics.
I think I'm just thinking all the games that
but
came out 2 weeks.
Tactics
ago.
was at the showcase, the Nintendo Direct recently, and that is out the end of September. But that's out on PlayStation and everything too. So
I say, unless they've got like say Mario in the lineup, then I don't see him doing a Direct. Maybe around the holiday time. But I reckon if it's there, give us a date.
I don't reckon we'll get anything from Mario until next year. It's like the 40th anniversary next year.
Okay, then yeah, that's then fair enough. Oh man, they're gonna bring out Switch 2s with Mario.
It's gonna be big.
It's gonna go huge.
40th anniversary next year. We're due for the next big Mario game now. Donkey Kong is done and dusted. I finished it, by the way, just the other day. I'll talk about that in the updates. But holy shit. Holy shit. Have you started it? Have you got it? You played it?
I haven't even. No, I don't even have it.
I'll go for it next week when we do the show. I'm in love. Like, it's not my game of the year.
I don't need to be sold on it because it's a Nintendo game. I know Nintendo games are going to be fun. I've never had a Nintendo game, or a Nintendo first party game, I should say. And said,
I know, mate. You just got to play Dragon Drive. I just played Dragon Drive too.
The first party game?
Yep.
Okay, I'll take that back then. What is Dragon Drive?
You know, the wheelchair basketball one?
Oh, okay, yep, fair enough. Yeah, any motion thing by Nintendo is usually just okay or shit. Like Wii Sports. It's fun. It's fun, but it's fun. But at the same time, you go, this is just stupid. Like, it doesn't make me better at bowling. It might. Tennis, nah, do my shoulder. From hitting it too hard. But we're not talking about the Nintendo.
Anyway, kick on.
Right, my final one is that we are in Europe, Germany. Yes.
Yep.
So they're not too far away from Germany. This game is made, which is I would like to see some gameplay. I wish to see some gameplay of The Witcher 4, not an Unreal Engine showcase or any of that. Like, hey, look at these leaves. So like, no, just show me the game, like what the game may look like.
Which is what they've already kind of done with that tech demo, but I'd love to see. Because they didn't really show combat. Yeah, I'd like to see a little bit of combat and just how they envisage it. I don't care if it's still this is what we want it to be. It's not necessarily what the final product will be. I can deal with that. That's fine.
I think they're just really treading lightly because I think the other game they previously released, and they sort of may have done the same thing, and when they released it, it went well on PC. well, not the other consoles, which I think they're really treading lightly on this and not wanting to do that again. Yes, Cyberpunk now is a great game, but when it
But it
came
wasn't.
out, it wasn't. It was horrible to
Yeah,
look at.
and to
Game
play.
itself, yeah, it was really bad to play. I thought, I'll come back in 2 years. 2 years later,
They fixed it.
fixed most of it. And it was great. So
One of these
I
days
think
I'll get there.
they're not going to do that again because I think they learned that the hard way. I, so I hope I don't care what it is. You can show me a 30-second gameplay trailer. I'll be happy. That's it. Not asking for much.
No, that's fair. No, I can get around that. Now, you said that was your last one, didn't you?
That was my last one.
So obviously, like I mentioned before, I had things like Metroid Prime that had kind of popped to mind for sure. I did
No,
think
that's
of.
all right. No,
Oh,
no,
I
that's all right. No, I was carry
was
on.
it. Was it because I slipped of the tongue? It sounds like
You said
Metroid Prime.
Pime.
Yeah.
Pime. I'm like, that's my.
I
I can't
I
wait
was
for
going to leave that
Metroid.
alone. I wasn't going to correct myself. I thought that slipped through until it was clear on your face that it hadn't. Uh, I was like Hades 2. You know, like feel
Oh
like
yes,
that. You know,
yes.
that's still meant to come out this year as well. Like this next few months for indies. They may not be a huge number of big blockbuster ones, but the ones we're getting from Hades to Hollow Knight are like the earth-shaking style indies. So that'd be kind of cool. Had that in mind. I was also thinking of, and the name has now just escaped me. I'm trying to like search for it in my mind, but it's not. Saros.
Describe it.
Saros, like the new
Oh yes,
the new
yeah,
house
the
mark
house.
game.
Yes.
Because remember they've said that there was going to be gameplay this year.
Oh yes.
But back when they
They're
announced it, they said 2025 will be showing off gameplay. I'm like, okay, do that. Like that would be awesome. And not like, I mean, it's a wish list. We're not getting into predictions, but like I also don't feel like that's too unexpected. They are a European team as well, so
Yes.
you know, Gamescom's coming to their backyard. Yeah, I don't have that many things. It's kind of the issue that we had with the predictions in the first place. That we've kind of been there, we've predicted it, we thought on all these things. Also, a lot of the stuff has now been revealed. I wouldn't mind seeing Fable pop up. Like that'd be really cool.
Oh,
Considering
yes.
again, Europe, they've gone to Playground's backyard. There's those sorts of, you know, kind of logical. Oh, this team is in the vicinity sort of ideas that I think would be really cool. A bit like what you're saying about The Witcher. But I don't have a huge number of things afterwards. I'm pretty happy to just kind of kick back and see how this show goes and enjoy it for what it is. My expectations aren't through the roof, which I think is not really a bad thing. I think
Yes.
the more cool people are about this one, the better, because this is not the big one. The big ones are his Summer Games Fest and then of
Game
course the Game
Awards.
Awards. They're the big ones. Get your hype there for that. Criticize him when he puts on a weaker show, but yeah, I'm not gonna get wild about the whole thing, but I'm pretty excited about it at the same time. So because I do just want those updates, and you know, you obviously referenced you referenced, you know, Dragon Quest and those sort of things before. Like, I mean, Dragon Quest is not the best example because it's a HD 2D. Like we kind of know what that game is
Yes.
at this point.
That was the
but
only one I could think of. Yeah.
yeah, but you know, the sorts of games that have been announced, and like obviously there was a lot of Japanese stuff that we already know about, and then beyond that we've kind of gone a little bit quieter on it. But like, and Square Enix, I don't think we've discussed at all. But
Oh no.
like I wouldn't complain if this is like the big opportunity where they go, hey, Dragon Quest 12, you know how we announced that 6 years ago and people are still waiting for it, and you've like literally seen nothing outside of a tone piece first trailer. Well, here you go. Here's a little something to come your way. Like they can kind of provide updates on those sort of things. I'm not a massive fan of Kingdom Hearts, but to go and drop some Kingdom Hearts in there, like these sorts of things would make a bit of sense and would be good along the way. And it kind of fits the tone of what Jeff goes for, which is updates on known games as opposed to the big new stuff. So they're kind of my thoughts in terms of where they could go. It's not going to be the wildest show in the world if either of us, I think, get our way, but it could be a really cool one at the same time. As long as we don't get, you know, BioWare showing up, really. Like, just keep working on Mass Effect, but we don't need another little cock tease. Just keep working on Mass Effect. Move on. Don't say anything because obviously there's still plenty of people that don't like you for Veilguard. Just focus on the top dog. Get that one right. Any other ideas popping up at all?
No, none. I've run out.
we haven't even weighted too heavily into PlayStation what they could do besides the like of Saros and Wolverine. But like there's plenty of options there for them too. And it would it'd be cool if Jeff does kind of shake things up and go, no, like I put all these big name things out there to sucker you in and go, look, all the known commodities, that's what you used to, and then boom, he drops a few big bombs along the way out of nowhere. But could GTA show up?
Oh, if they wanted to, they don't have to.
And this is finally, I've just found the game I was looking for. Could Judas show up? So Ken Levine's game. Could Judas come back?
Yes.
It's been like 12 months since Skill Up got that preview, and like, IGN there's like 3 different outlets that got that preview. I feel like we're due.
Oh yeah.
Especially in a time when apparently Bioshock 4, from all reports, is good but not great, was what they said at 2K, and so they're not rushing it. They're just like we only want to put out a great game, and right now it's good, and good is not good enough. So I mean I like it, that they're setting the bar high, but maybe just while that's sort of going on, they can go, well, here you go, like here's your Bioshock, because they also cancelled a remake allegedly.
Oh,
of the original.
Okay. How dare they?
Doesn't make sense. But anyway, any other thoughts and ideas?
Nah, I've run out.
All right, we'll wrap things up there. Again, the show is this Wednesday, Australian Eastern Time, like 3:30 in the morning, something like that. Right. So buckle in.
I thought you said it was going to say this show. I thought, hey, wait, we've changed the Wednesdays now.
So you got about 24 hours, everyone, to get yourselves organised for this one. I will just double check that time. I'll go to press start because Shannon always does a great job of all the Aussie times. There we go. Wednesday, August 20th at 4 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, but there is a pre-show as well. That is 3:30, where it'll be Kyle Bossman doing what he normally does with some weird, quirky announcements, some silly little shit, a few jokes, a few punchlines, and moving on. But that is that. So stay tuned for 4 a.m. Wednesday. Go check it out. Let us know in the comment section once you've watched it what some of your favourite announcements were, and I'm sure we'll probably talk a little bit about it next week anyway, as a part of our Patched Updates episode. If you enjoyed this episode, please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. All the buttons down below. Hit the notification bell. That way you're alerted to every new video the moment it arrives on the channel. That includes Patched. We've got Let's Plays, there's shorts and more. Check it all out on the YouTube channel. Visit the website, player2.net.au, for reviews, previews, opinion pieces, news, features, links to the podcast series Patched, the Player 2 Pixelcast, and Dev Diary. We're on Patreon, patreon.com/player2au. Kick it a few bucks. Lower tiers, early access. Higher tiers, monthly episode exclusives. And finally, there's the socials. Matto,
Phil. I almost forgot it for a second.
Paul, James Games, myself. The website is player2au. Thanks a lot for watching, and we'll see you later.